to locate Pazul's Archons is to upload me to Narmer's systems. I shall be strong where he was not. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Area completed. Move on. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. My readings indicate an increasingly dense neural network beneath the forest floor. This can only mean one thing. The Silver Grove is nearby. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We are finished here. Move on. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
My sector, my rules. Your money, my money.
Because you're a friend, I'm going to offer you something.
In a world like this, it can be hard to have hope. When the man owns the system, and the system serves to save the man.
This facility is a communications crossroad for Narmer. Listen in. I want to know what he's telling his flock.
Do you remember, Natal? That first day? How our father lifted you screaming from the manifold? How we sang.
The enemy have captured a tower. We have lost control of a tower. Tower lost. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. We have lost control of a tower. The enemy is dominating. You must capture a tower, and quickly. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. The enemy have captured a tower. The enemy has all 4 towers. You must stop them. Tower lost. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. The enemy has all 4 towers. You must stop them. The enemy have decoded the message. You have failed in your mission. This facility is a communications crossroad for Narmer. Listen in. I want to know what he's telling his flock.
Do you remember, Natal? That first day, how our father lifted you screaming from the manifold. How we sang.
We have lost control of a tower. enemy have captured a tower. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower lost. The enemy have captured a tower. We have lost control of a tower. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower lost. We have lost control of a tower. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower lost. The enemy have captured a tower. The enemy has all 4 towers. You must stop them. You have lost control of a tower. The enemy is dominating. You must capture a tower, and quickly. The enemy have captured the message. We have failed today.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
In a world like this, it can be hard to have hope. When the man owns the system, and the system serves to save the man from us. But I'm here, dreamers, to help you pierce that false fog. We'll chase it away with acts of beauty and succeed or fail. Face the foe, eyes open. As someone once said, if nothing saves us from death, may love at least save us from life.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available. Check navigation.
People ask me if it gets lonely out here. I say, lonely? Nah. I got all the company I need. I got you, sweet things. Ain't nothing for Nora in the real world except trouble. Trouble. And a few yahoos she could box for a century without a tea break. signal shapes floating in the clouds just off Gas City. Nora's keen to hear from any listeners with info. speaks for the dirt? For the untold millions of organisms living beneath your feet? Mushrooms, fungus, microbiota, the creatures that keep the circle of life turning. Nowhere is that life more fragile than the orb fallacy. That's where I'm hearing it from. A voice in the darkness, calling for backup. Dreamers, are you going to answer that call? Seems like every last corpus who signed on to Alad V's project in the clouds have yet to be heard from. That's what I call a cast iron non-disclosure agreement.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
You know, it's crazy, bro. This man, Elon Musk, tells one of his mother of his child, one of his baby mamas, the about how he's gonna use 10,000s of his space laser to do something about the election, bro. You know, if it's one thing, if you want to keep something private, you know, one group of people you never tell, it's always the the female member of your household. Okay, these and some men, they don't like keeping secrets. They like dropping their balls on the sand and dragging it across the world for the rest of the world to see. Yes, so- But other than that, I don't know after how many decades you will learn that there's one thing you don't do. It's tell women the truth. Women. Hey, yo. Okay, so I got my grades back for one of my classes, which is electromagnetics. I got an A in that class. I took two other finals. I should get the final grades by this Friday. Okay, I need to go to the thing on TV. This Friday. I think I failed one class, which might be electronics, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do, and I think I did good on the other ones. Ladies and gentlemen, one class I have to repeat, everything else is good here. Well, my classes for the summer are gonna start in a couple, maybe 2 weeks. Today was a nice day, and a lot of beautiful women were walking around. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. It was a nice day. Whamming. You know, one thing I don't get. It's one thing I have a hard time understanding this. What's up, white people and laying under the sun, bro? Is that like a kink or something? Hey, today I was on my way. I was going upstairs. There's a big ass park next to my fucking college, right? It's like I think it's a dog walking park or something. I see people with their dogs and shit. They're walking them, and I look across the field. I see three sets of thing. What do you call that thing you lay on? So the first set, it was some white lady with her bikini getting tanned under the sun. The second set, it was a couple getting tanned. The third set, it was someone who got tanned and they're getting more tan. I'm like, I saw the same thing about a week ago. I'm like, bro, I ain't never letting the sun burn me, bro. I got sunburned once. Okay, I went to the pool, didn't put any sunscreen on, and that day I learned what sunburn was, bro. I came home, I'm trying to sleep, my back is burning like hell. I'm like, oh shit, bro. Like I can't like lay on my back sleeping for like 2 3 days straight. Add GPT or what is this? It's telling me, oh, since it might be sunburn. I'm like, oh shit, I burnt my back. And today I saw another thing. I don't know where some girl got bullied in school, so her bully decided to punch her face in through her nose, and I don't know what to say. She got her nose punched through her face. Uh, One thing I'm happy. Okay, violence is never the answer, but one thing I'm happy about is that it was a girl on girl violence. Okay, it was a 14-year-old versus two more 14-year-old. She did not fight back. Uh, she didn't even run. I don't know what that was about. I remember when I was that age, bro. Someone was about to throw hands. I'm running, bro. You ain't catching me, bro. Uh, I thought like the way the news was like portraying it. I thought it was like some two guys beating up a girl, but that wasn't it. They're like, oh, I watched a reaction video from Abba and Preach, and they're like, oh, we can't send them to the 25-year. We can't trial them as adults or something. Uh, there was intent to kill. They don't want to trial. They don't want to try the people who did it as adults. So I don't know. I don't really care. Um, but damn, bro, I remember I got bullied. The worst bully like I had in like on me was a guy who said, "You smell like shit, bro. Why your clothes smell like food?" Okay, I gotta admit, I did smell bad. Okay, another one was they calling me names. Okay, uh, um, that's it. I've never had a time where you know what? I think I went to the wrong high school, bro, or wrong middle school, wrong elementary school. I be hearing people, kindergartners throwing hands, bro. I was in second grade. The worst thing someone did was fart in the classroom and stink that shit up. Okay, like, like, bro, these second graders throwing hands, man. When I was there, the worst thing someone did was that, and fighting in the lunch, not fighting, throwing food in the lunch cafeteria. Like, when you get fucking corn, throw that shit around. I was joking when I was in high school. I'm like, yo, the fuck, bro? I hear about all of these fights, but I never see one happen in IRL, bro. After seeing that news, I'm like, okay, we got our prime candidate to create a killing machine. Okay. Killing machine.
All gone, all mine. Yes, sectored. Yes.
Well, as I was saying, if a person can throw hands, you know what I would do? I would, I don't know. I would put this bitch in the military.
This facility is a communications crossroad for Narmer. Listen in. I want to
I'm
know.
telling you, China's creating Ghost in the Shell, bro. Okay? We need to create our version of that, bro. Are you kidding me? We're gonna let China.
Lifted you screaming from the manifold. How we sang.
And then I realized I just don't care. Well, as I was saying, what else happened today? Bro, I was looking for the source of the hands, like throwing hands video, and I couldn't find it. I see like news or like fucking news reports talking about it. They describe it, but they never gave the source for the video. Then I had to go to X to find that shit, bro.
We have control of all 4 towers. Tower lost.
I'm hoping the next time, I'm hoping the girl who got beat turns into a monster, bro. Okay? You were a bully, now you're gonna become the bully, okay? You were dealt the hurt, now you're gonna deal the hurt.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Yo, that is crazy, bro. How does that happen, bro? How? Like, where do you go? Like, these dumbass girls, they didn't think it's a digital age. Every motherfucker has a 4K camera in their fucking pockets. I'm never gonna get caught. The thing is, they got caught on 4K beating this girl, right? Like punching her, kicking her in the face. And now, I'm hoping they got punished, bro. I don't care. But they like, because they're gonna get a record, right? After you get a record, like you might want to believe something different, but the moment you have like some kind of small criminal record, it's game over, okay? Just remember that. Ah, fuck yeah, bro. I can't wait to join the military. It's a dream of mine, but I don't think I'm gonna pass the PE test, physical, like the physical portion of the exam or the brain portion of the exam, bro. I can't do a pull up. Um,
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
oh, I can't wait for the update 10 years from now. Yeah, I'm hoping they get sued out, like their family. What would, like, in compensation, what can she get? Like, I want, like, a lawyer to break down what kind of compensation she can get from the girls who beat her, because they're teenagers, bro. They got no money. They have to go after their parents' wealth if they do want compensation. Wimps. See, this I know if this is kind of fucked up, but if you start a job, you finish it. Okay, like now you got a case, and you don't even do anything.
The Zariman flame and the mighty demon of the void cowered before him, and
I'm telling you.
it not.
I think everybody needs to know how to one kill bulldogs. Okay, like I have nothing against dogs, but after watching that one video on Twitter or X, holy shit! Osmond Gold also did a react video of like babysitter getting mauled to death by two pippos or bulldogs. I don't know. Yo, my man, I'm telling you, there's a church like there's like a bunch of churches next to my house, right? I passed like I'm walking home from school. I passed the like the gate, and I see a fucking big ass Doberman or whatever. It's a big ass like bulldog looking dog, right? It's barking at me. I look at its eye. That shit is red, bro. I'm like, yo, I think this church just saw like summoned a hellhound to guard their fucking doors, bro. I'm telling you, like if some of these dogs, if they get loose, you dead, bro. You dead. Like the amount of force these dogs can like dish out with their bites, bro, you dead, okay? I'm telling you, if I get bit by any dog, first thing I want to do is sue the shit out of the owner. Yo, I'm just waiting for a settlement, bro. Yo, I can't buy a house in my lifetime, but if I get, but yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna call. Yo, I'm just waiting, bro. I dare you. Like, I'm just waiting, bro. You, like, bro. You're gonna because of your dog. One, I'm gonna make the court put the dog down because it could happen again. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't care if like that. If the dog was your best friend, you probably would have trained it to not bite random people. You know, I'm pretty sure if these guys can like jump out of the fence, they would do it, bro. Like near my college, I've seen a woman or a lady. She has metal chains on these dogs that are taller than her when they're standing on 2 feet, bro. I'm like, brother, what the fuck, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? That should be some kind of legal type shit, bro. Are you kidding me? This dog can pull you across the fucking street and you have like two metal chains on it like it's gonna do something. Are you fucking kidding me? That's,
The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
I'm pretty sure they like a human head can fit in their mouth, bro. That's how big they are.
All messages decrypted. Fazul is not merely insane, Tenet. There is another mind at work within him.
Just admit it, Natal. You're scared to face the possibility. I'm right.
Well, that's my story of hating the Doges. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I made a T-bone steak today. For some reason, when I cook the steak, I've always cooked it to well done, more than well done, bro.
It's how he was shaped. But he is
I need to learn.
and his mistakes have left the Archon Boreal.
Yeah, I need to put less time.
The Archon.
I need like you know, I voted for the Orange Man for a reason. It was for the start of World War III. But based on what's happened in Ukraine, I think World War III started when that battle started, bro. After that battle, the Middle East has been sucking dick every day. For some reason, we're fighting against fucking men in caves now again. Men in caves. Hiding in their caves, bro. Are you kidding me?
Fazul has barred the way to us heathens. But
You know what I would do?
should allow you to deceive the barrier.
What? Just gas them out of the caves, bro. They're hiding in caves. They need ventilation, right? Yeah, then I realized I don't care. I'm not smart. You know, I told many people, when I walk, you'll never see a retard around, bro. Because the king of the retards are here. And I want to be a king of something. Might as well be something no one wants to be. Oh,
On Tau, the owl was solitary. He seemed to think himself above us and recognized the ram alone as an equal. To be mutilated.
bro, I thought I was hidden well enough. Bro, are you kidding me?
Strike fast, use cover, and do not let him heal.
I think a lot of people Oh man, I think I don't know if I think this or if I think this because I saw one fucking video or a podcast of it, but I, United States is isolating itself more than ever before, bro. It's isolating itself worse than when what happened when we didn't want to be involved with the rest of the world after World War II, I think. Cold War and shit. I think it's worse than that. Because there was a phase where we wanted to isolate ourselves. I remember the speech, right? It was Ivan D. Howard or whatever. I remember his speech about the isolation shit. Or I don't know, I might be making shit up. Only friends Trump have are the ones that he can't fuck over. Okay? Because they're in the same boat. Because each other have dirt on each other. You know what I mean?
I do not know how much of that comes from the ram's memories of Tao, and how much from Era's dreams of a kingdom of his own to rule.
You know, and Elon Musk thought he could trust these young hoes with his master plan of taking over the world, bro. So he might go in for fucking some election interference, or that might not go anywhere. The only thing is, only people who should know your plans are you and the people that are no longer on this rock, okay? No other
Boreal is down. Narmer's spying eyes have
individual should know.
excellent work.
You and the death goes to death. Oh, I wonder what they did with Epstein's brain, bro. I'm hoping they collect those brains. One day we'll figure out brain magic. Just remember that.
Now I make the rules. Yes?
I can finally fall asleep. And there's some shooting that happened. I don't know what's happening, man. The mentality of these losers. Like, I want to live by a couple of things I say. I mean, I'm adding to that list every day. Hey, hey, hey. But I'm hoping in my lifetime, or at least my life, I never get blood on my hand, bro. Okay? Um, that's like an instant. Like, the one thing is, if I do get it on my hand, I'd be in jail the next day because I was like, "Yo, put me in jail. I'm ready for retirement. It's time to put my gloves in and go for my retirement." Yeah, I've always said there's no such a thing as a bad situation. It's okay. You're in jail. You could work out. I think. Yo ho ho. And I could be working out right now. I don't do it, so that's another thing. Oh yeah. Okay. No, no, no. You're right. You're right. One day I hope. No, I wish I was muted, bro. I wish I could mute myself. So many things going on in my head. Stay sober, but for me, staying sober is weird because me being drowsy and being drunk, I think is gonna be the same thing, bro. But when I'm drowsy, it's game over, bro. No, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, but I have a bigger problem than any of them combined. You know what that is? I think anybody could well, since it's super silent, I will be watching some YouTube. Maybe I can laugh at that and make conversation that way. Hello, mom. The storm. Ah, I won't be there to see the execution of heresy. If I could become the pirate and find all of the material for Warhammer 40k in chronological order, I would go through the story in a month or so. I crushed the light inside me, and I'll never let it shine beside. I thought My Hero Academia final season came out a while ago, bro. What the fuck is this YouTube short recommendation I'm getting about that? Theory crafting. You know the biggest bullshit is they should have found. They should have taken Overload's. Was it Overload? Who had the ability to transfer abilities that is not all for one or one for all? I don't know. One for all, that's Midoriya. All for one is the Shigaraki, right? So who like I remember there was another like character that had the ability to steal quartz. Like, bro.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find him, smash him.
I'm gonna end it early today. I don't know why. I don't have classes for a little bit. Like 2 weeks I'm free, but I do want to cut the grass tomorrow.
Can't wait to see what you got when you get back here. Not what I was looking for. But if you're happy, I'm happy.
No, things go too wrong. There's always an easy way out, bro. The problem is, I watched this YouTube short. I think it was 2 days ago. It was some guy who basically took off with a Spirit Airlines airplane or something, and he's on the radio talking with the dispatch. He's like, "What are you doing there, buddy?" And he's like, "I always knew there was something wrong with me." Then right after that, he did a barrel roll with the plane, and after that, he told the guy on the dispatch, he's like, "I thought that would kind of be it, you know."
Come on. Let's at least pretend this mess.
Even if you're dying inside, stay alive, you know? Now, I wish human mind was like the cockroach's mind, bro. It's so fragile, bro. I want you to be a fucking cockroach, okay? I want you to get stepped on, shattered, and still be able to walk across the bridge. So take you into hell, bro. So easily, like, you know what? I'll just see you in the next one. Oh, like, oh, man, I wish I knew what was after death, bro. But I don't think I'm gonna find that out. Because you no. Mhm. Ah, yeah.
I saw a few more down the hall. Figured I'd, go clean them up for you. But then, I saw you're pretty into it, so I figured I'd leave them for you. Figured you could use the practice. I'll get the next batch, no problem.
I do as much as I do. Hey, who don't breed? Next, stand up. Da, 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 da. No light, no bright. Hey, first beat. Blah 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 blah. Marvel starting with a Homelander template. Welcome to welcome to the club now. Let's see. The world conquest gives birth to a god. What? The world conquest. What the fuck are these guys doing, bro? After suddenly and unexpectedly transmigrate, wait, unexpectedly unexplainable transmigration, Maximus finds himself. Fuck that. Wait, what? That conquest. CON quest. The world conquest giving birth to become a god. Maximus finds himself in a fantasy world where that is crazy, bro. I can program my body. No. Oh. Next. Damn, it's already 10. You fucking kidding me? How far is this guy? White people obsessed with tans, bro. Telling you, that's like, what does a tan do for you? Does it make you live longer? How do you get tan without getting sunburned, bro? No, I learned today why sometimes I see situations and I forget why I don't talk to people when I'm not, like, when I'm outside, like random people. I see this old, like, guy. I think he got out of the hospital, and I tapped on his back. I'm like, yo, there's an elevator there. You don't have to take this. These are like steep and long ass stairs. This old white guy, and this motherfucker, I think, I don't know, bro, but whatever.
There you are. I would speak with you. I wouldn't want Lloyd to struggle, so here I
And maybe I'm just imagining it, but
am. Enemy shall not find us wanting. If I may, a good day to you. Eyes front, we begin. The enemy does not rest. Nor do we.
what is this? And to me, my brain. I have no idea what you're saying, but it sounds right, bro. I use this motherfucker more than Saren. Headlights, 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 headlights. Oh, 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 mommy. Oh, oh. That's some bullshit, bro. You're wasting money for nothing. Um, um, Where are you, Wall in the Man? Wall in the Man. Yeah, what is the next big update for Warframe? Oh shit. Hello, Padawan. That doesn't look right. You know, I wish we had a skin where our... No, we do. We do the hex skin. Our operator and Warframe combine to become one. Why can't we do bullet jump with our operator, bro? Are you kidding me? Come on, Batman. I'm Batman, bro. Goodbye. I was still... But I missed a day because I did go to sleep early tomorrow. I thought I'd wake up in the morning and play. I didn't end up doing that. But yo, I think when I come back, I will be doing this. Oh yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I might record a Delta Force video or finish up and go sleep. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Goodbye.